And what's good, internet? And today we're at it again with another review, and today we're going to be reviewing the Saints Row the Third Remastered. This game is an action adventure game developed by the Volition and published by THQ. So plot wise, it's set in 5 years after the events of Saints Row 2. The Third Street Saints have evolved into the media and consume organizations within their own brand, and they tried robbing a bank somewhere in Stillwater to promote their own upcoming film, but it all went terribly wrong. So technically your main goal is to lead the Third Street Saint gang to overtake its rival gangs in the city turf war. So in the city of Stillport, it's mostly firmly ruled by over the Syndicate, which is like 3 major gangs, which is the Morning Star, the Luchadors, and the Deckers. But you guys probably knew this already, so let's just strictly go on to the gameplay. So it's from a third-person perspective, of course, and it's an open-world sandbox, and you can explore unrested environments similar to the premises of the previous Saints Row games. And I'm gonna just go with the meat of it right now. So graphically, since it's a remastered, it's just freaking amazing, and literally everything is super duper detailed, in each of the characters and stuff is completely changed and revamped. Like every single time I looked at the characters' facial animations, I was just like, wow, look at the graphics. That shit was just fucking, it was beautiful. And it wasn't just that, it's just the whole environment literally changed with it as well. So you notice that the day and night cycle just freaking changed completely. You'll definitely notice if it's a little cloudy or not even that. You'll literally notice when it's definitely know when it starts raining. Like, so every single thing is literally up for detail, and I freaking appreciate that. That shit was just like beautiful, dog. But if you don't like some of the effects, which is like mine was the fill grain and motion blur for the most part, you can literally change it through the options menu. So everything else usually hasn't changed at all. Most of them literally remain the same. You can select weapons from the weapon wheel. It includes pistols, some machine guns, shotguns, rocket launcher, alongside special weapons such as UAV drones and fart in a jar and stun grenades. Melee attacks include running, such as DDTs, and simple dildo purple bats. You can use vehicles to navigate around the city. It includes cars, helicopters, hover jets, and all types of crazy stuff, even tanks. Oh yeah, before I even go any further, you can customize your character in the custom creation mode. That shit is massive, and again, just like I said before, graphically it's literally detailed as shit. Also, you can literally customize your characters, body type, dresses, and you can customize your vehicles and weapons as well in some type of way. And apart from the story missions, there are optional diversions to make money and earn reputations, such as insurance fraud, mayhem, trafficking, escorts. You can literally take down gang operations and so much more. You really don't have to worry about how long it is. It's definitely going to take about maybe 3, 4, probably 5, depending on what type of time limit that you have. But it'll definitely take a long time for you to finish. And plus, not even that, they have every single DLC. So I'm just happy that the fact that they have so much content for you to actually like do and things like that, I just appreciate it. So most actions in the game comes with a sense of form of money and respect. Money buys land, weapons, and other upgrades, and respect is a kind of an experience points that can unlock players' abilities like no damage from falling or infinite spreading, as well as upgrades to the player's computer control gang member support. Most of the missions that you play can be played alone, or you can play with another player either online or a system link offline. And the community is literally really great too in some cases. There are some people that basically like to go around and just kill shit for fun, but there are some people that like to just go through stuff and get help if needed. But besides all that, some elements are added to the campaign for the second player if you want to go through story missions. There are no competitive multiplayer, but they do have a wave-based survival mode called Horde mode that supports up to 2 players. I haven't played that a lot. I probably played it like once or twice, and by far I had no problem with that mode. But the only problem that I have with the cooperative modes is if you go with a certain person who has terrible connection or Wi-Fi, that shit can get bad quick, so just be aware of that. So I think I went over everything of this remastered, so let's just hop on to the overview. So on the positive side of things, I love the plot. Graphically, the game is amazing. I love the environments in the game. The overall gameplay was just freaking fantastic. I love the customization in the game. I love that it has a lot of content in the game. I love most of their upgrades and abilities. I like their Koopa mode in the game. I definitely like the Horde mode, but on the negative side of things, it does lag if you have a terrible connection. So the game came out in May 22nd, 2020, and the game should be on most platforms, so PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. And digitally, it's about $39.99, and if you guys locals retailers were still open, it should be the same price. So is this game worth it or not? In my opinion, yes, it is worth it in my case. I really loved it completely. And if you guys are Saints Row fans that was waiting for an updated version of Saints Row the Third, this is definitely the game for you. So with that being said, I highly advise you guys to buy this game. This game is definitely worth the asking price. It's not expensive at all. I completely had fun with the game. So that's technically it with the review. So if you guys like the review, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. I do reviews, videos, PvP matches, streams, and more. And if you haven't yet, please don't forget to follow me on my Facebook page and my Twitch account because I stream on those platforms as well. Everything should be in the description box below, and I will catch you guys on the next review.